And let's get ready to get into the top 4 match between Alfred and Jianhui, Rob Lucci versus Roranora Zoro.
Okay, so I think they started the game. So Jianhui is going first.
Here comes the buggy.
Turn 1, adding the
Guard point, was it?
Yep, guard point. So Rob Lucci does want to go second. So started the turn, I believe, by playing Spandam.
Spandam, all right. So yeah, we've seen this kind of matchup just the turn before. Okay, he gets the 4-cost 6,000 vanilla,
which is really good going into Whitebeard as well as Zoro because it's a 6k, so
that's
you are
true.
forcing a 2k counter.
So this is going to be a battle of removals for sure for this matchup.
Yeah, so he passed the turn over with 1 down open, so 5k swinging into the leader.
See, both players starting out with their individual searches. Is this worth a counter right at the start of the gate? Alfred's thinking about it. He's unsure. He's smiling. Okay, he does counter with the Zoro and turn. He doesn't want to attack. He doesn't want to rush Lucci down.
Yeah, even at 4 cost, there's no removal, right? Other than Kobe, so Zoro should be safe.
That's true. Maybe a Borsalino here, or okay, he does have another 4-cost 6,000 vanilla. Let me get the name because I keep forgetting this guy. It's been a while since we saw TP9. Oh, it's Kumadori.
Komadori, okay.
Yeah. And there we go. The Super Rare Zoro, a staple at this point. 3 sets in, still being relevant. Here comes an attack for 5k to the leader.
I think being a 3-5 character with Rush is really strong.
It's a solid card for sure.
Any deck has access to it, will definitely include it in the deck.
He's going to take it down to 4 life. And another 5k attack with the leader.
Guarding using Bruno.
Hey, there we go. Marco the Phoenix.
Cost Marco on play KO a 3,000 character or lower.
That's a really good card to have right now.
Yeah, so just because of his stats, 6,000.
There you go.
And then on KO, you can discard an event to revive it back.
Exactly.
So now
I think he forgot the other Dawn. He's at 6 Dawn.
Yep.
Because he's going second.
7,000 swing into the character Zoro, which he doesn't guard. 5,000 swing into the leader, which he doesn't guard as well.
Now at this point, like,
Kaku.
Here comes a Kaku. So now he has a 2 6k and the leader that can potentially attack into Zoro. So do you clear the Kumadori here? Do you go for the leader? Yeah, what does Zoro want to do here?
So Kaku's effect is on play, you can return 2 CP9 cards back to the bottom of the deck and you can kill a cost 3 or lower character, which is really good going into Zoro, seeing that most of Zoro characters are 1 cost. Even Rush Zoro is at 3 costs,
true,
which can be KO'd.
There you go, Usopp's on the no, it's Kaku. So here is 1 Dawn attached to Zoro. I mean, you could go for double, Marco the Phoenix and Zoro into Kumadori if you want to.
So that's 8,000.
That's 8k, forcing out at least 3k with a counter.
Oh, and he choose to let it go.
I think it's better to let it go because I think he will attack it with Zoro either way.
Yeah. So here comes 7,000, forcing another 3,000 guard.
He likes to take it.
Ooh,
oh, that's another buggy.
Okay, so we've seen Jianhui's list from earlier. So, did he whiff?
Oh, I think he did. But okay, try again. Spin the wheel. And okay, now
and yeah, that's the only copy in his deck.
All right, he has the Diablo Jambes. At least now like in the case of the late game scenario where he doesn't have a lot of attackers, but Rob Lucci has a lot of blockers. He has the card that could potentially get him the win.
Yeah, Alfred has to keep this in mind that he cannot get his life to 0.
That's true. He has to kind of always remember the fact that Diablo Jambe is there in his hand for Jianhui. It is he had only a singleton copy in his deck.
Yeah, and he managed to get it out.
I mean, it only took 2 buggies.
Yeah. And even if you don't get into buggy, you can use Dadan to search into a buggy, and then buggy search into a Diablo Jambe.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Super consistent deck.
A lot of searches, man. Oh, he likes to take it. Is he down to 2 life or is that 3 life?
2 life.
2 life, wow.
Yeah.
So now 5k into the leader.
He's choosing to ignore the Marco. Okay, and then now he's playing the air door. I see the Bruno. I can see Bruno coming down. Yep.
There's the Bruno.
So Bruno is, if he has a Dawn attached, he becomes a blocker. And then on KO, he can play a cost 4 or lower CP9.
Yeah, from the trash
Yeah.
and in rest mode.
And then ended turn by playing Borsalino. So 2 blockers there. Right now, just one blocker.
Just one blocker. But I think putting the Borsalino out just to kind of stave off some aggression was really good.
Yep.
I mean, this is what makes kind of the Rob Lucci deck really good. You have a lot of these 5 cost 6,000 power attackers, right?
Very convenient stats. So right
Take
now
it to Lucci, I think.
Yeah,
for
for
8K,
8,000.
yeah.
So 3,000 guard. Or he can choose to block using Bruno, which I don't think is a good idea. Because
I mean, I don't think he can block now because he doesn't. He doesn't have Dawn on him.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's
the Borsalino could. But do you want to do that? Okay, he likes to let it go. I think I think that's the right choice. Just don't want.
Okay, so
And here's what 5k.
yeah, so here comes Buggy, being the 1 cost 3,000 character it is.
Buggy squad.
I don't want to see him guarding using Borsalino, only because Zoro can attack into it.
That's right. So that black event card was called Air Door. It allows you to. It's a searcher. It allows you to take a look at the top 5 cards for a CP, a card with a CP, character card with a CP in its types, and then play it.
Yeah, it has to be cost 5 or lower.
Yeah, 5 cost 5 or lower. It's a really strong card for Rob Lucci.
Yeah, essentially, if you're going second, on your second turn, you can play a cost 5 character, cheating out into play.
That's right. So right now, is he still deciding on the buggy
guard,
hit? Yeah. So, I mean, it's difficult. Okay, but
Oh, he's
gets rid of the
guarding
Tashigi.
using
Use another 5k with buggy.
His cards are running low.
I think he's worried if he blocks with Borsalino, then
Zoro
can attack. Yeah.
Okay, choosing to guard using another 2k counter in Khalifa.
It's kind of painful. You only have 3 cards left in your hand.
Yeah. And hopefully he doesn't forget to attack using his leader again. Okay, so 8,000 swinging to leader, which he doesn't guard it.
So both of them down to 2 life right now. And
Somewhat,
I think it passes the turn.
somewhat of a quick game. We are only 7 minutes in.
Wow. I mean, that's like both sort of semi-aggressive decks. I mean, Zoro, of course, is the main aggressor, but Rob Lucci not a slouch himself. So what would you expect Lucci to do? Like what are key cards that you want to look for right now? Sakazuki, maybe?
Yeah, I would like to look at. I would like.
He has a Blano.
Maybe he should play the vanilla down just to have another attacker.
Maybe a Kumadori and a Blano. Put a Dawn into the Blano.
Yeah.
You can use this turn to kind of just attack into the buggies, right?
Yeah, I think the buggy is a threat right now.
Because there's no way you're kind of clearing Marco the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Unless
It's
you...
gonna be revived or just guard.
Okay, here's one attack for
So-
6k.
That's a 4k counter. So potentially you can see a radical beam.
But does he want to protect Buggy here? I mean, he's attacking Buggy, right?
Yeah. So Jianhui is thinking whether he wants to guard it. Looks like he's contemplating. Okay, he's not.
Okay, he lets it go in the end.
So
Borsalino getting busy.
8,000. Okay.
I think he wants to make Blano the de facto blocker.
Yeah. Because he does want to get.
Oh, never mind. He's just turning on the gas and going, very
7.
aggressive.
Yeah, swinging to the leader, forcing the guard point. And I believe...
So at 7k,
Okay.
and then another Bueno, and
Ooh,
then okay,
okay.
this is great. Now he has the ability to get back,
A cost 4
yeah, cost
or
4,
lower
maybe a
character,
Kumadori
or
from
even
from the trash.
Khalifa, allowing him to draw 2.
That's true. Oh, that's actually a good point. You know, making the effect
Khalifa draws 2 and then
this
discarding 1.
discarding one.
Discarding 1 or 2.
Let me just have a short double check. It's
The purple one is discarding
yeah, it's
1.
draw 2 trash. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
So this Khalifa is draw 2 trash 2 and then give up to one of your opponent's characters -2. So I
Yeah.
think maybe the Kumadori might be better.
Yeah, it's a solid body, won't be easily removed.
Exactly, and it's another attacker for him to
So
to
he
use
does
for the
choose
next
to guard Marco's attack. So
And
yeah, he does bring the Kumadori
Here
back.
comes the Kumadori. The power of 6k attackers. That's the brilliancy of this deck. Not sure how many cards Jianhui have in his hand.
I think from my end here, it does look like a thick stack.
He hasn't been countering that much.
Yeah, it does look like maybe he has about 6-7 cards in hand
That's right.
from here.
So if you're Jianhui here, do you, prioritize getting rid of that Blueno, getting rid of that Kumadori, even the Borsalino?
Yeah, looks like he's gonna be doing that. Oh, he chooses to guard it. 3k guard.
Wow, okay.
Okay, you can see, I do see a jet pistol in his hand. Otama.
That's an Otama. Oh, here comes the...
Another
Oh,
Otama.
double
Oh,
Otama into Fire
Fire
Fist.
Fist.
There we go.
Okay, so not only did he bait
Oh.
into guarding 3k,
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
such a great play. Getting rid of the Kuma, but because of Blueno's effect, he does get back the Kuma back onto the field, the Kumadori. So
essentially his play just killed one character,
one character, and that's
Yeah.
it.
and that's a lot.
It
of
was
resources.
impressive, but yeah, that's a lot of resource for just one.
Yeah, and you're putting down 2 Makinos, which is a 2k counter,
That's true.
7,000
So now-
swinging into the lead, I believe.
7k to lead.
Yeah. So he's just attaching the Dons onto Borsalino to avoid getting jet pistol.
That's right. That's the mark of a really good play.
Yeah. So Borsalino can be killed during your own turn, but during opponent's turn, then it can't be killed.
So Jet Pistol off a trigger would kill the Borsalino immediately, which is why he's putting like 2 Dons, protect your Borsalinos.
So 7,000 swinging to the leader.
That's true though. I mean, like with using the Otamas, that's 4k worth of counter gone
Yeah.
for only one.
Yeah, essentially
Character.
he's just killing the Blueno, just one Blueno.
Yeah, this might be a bit tricky.
Okay, so he does take that last attack.
Here's a
8,000
8,000.
swinging to the leader.
And Alfred's still has, he said a couple of cards in his hand for sure, right?
Yeah.
Here's a
I think he has 3 cards in
Radical
hand.
Beam. He is choosing to attack. He might have a way to remove or KO one of the Otamas. V-stand the Lucci by discarding. I don't know. Let's see what he has.
Yeah.
So now Borsalino is attacking into the leader, trying to get rid of that last life.
Yeah. Also, we cannot underestimate the power of Otama just because it's 0 cost. Being
Oh, Borsalino, there you go.
so being Zoro, you can boost up Makino back to 5 using Makino.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean Otama, boosting the Otama using Makino and Magra as well.
So now, Alfred has 2 lives, also a Borsalino blocker on the field. And 2 cards in his hand. So it's kind of difficult for Jianhui to, try and do something unless he has his own blockers on his side of the field. But you are facing down a lot of characters from Alfred's side of the field. Doesn't really look good for the Zoro player. But let's see. He's in the tank a little bit. A lot of shaka.
Flicking here and there. Okay, but I do see that Jianhui still have fair bit of hand cards. Okay, so
Okay, that's-
yeah, there we go.
That's a Makino. Pumps and Otama.
So it's 3K right now, 4K, 5K,
5K
with
with Zoro. Right, 5K to lead.
leader.
Getting busy. I think he has to try and go for game here, right? If not,
Yeah.
he just loses. There you
he-
go, Makino.
Yeah, but he cannot blindly take the damage as well because he does have the Diablo Jambe.
That's right. All the
Okay,
way
so-
back. That's Kasuru. Yeah, he needs to keep at least one life. Right,
Could we see a-
still not over yet. Maybe another one.
Oh,
he
decides
concedes.
to scoop.
And Alfred takes the game. I think there was no way that Jianhui could potentially go for
Yeah,
game.
That's right.
He still had a shockwave. Congratulations to Alfred. And congratulations to Jianhui as well to making it to the top
Top four.
four. That's
Yeah.
such an amazing feat. Alfred, the first seed